Hi, Koi. How are you? Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you guys are there. I can see Koi, J Marie. Hi, guys. How are you guys doing? Koi, can you hear me? Hello. Hi, number one fan. Canned potato. Oh, thank you, J Marie. I appreciate you. How is everyone doing? I know I've been away for so long. I can hear the typing. And then my dog decides to want to come in now. Oh, hi, Allison, Sonia. Are you guys doing well? I know I've been off and haven't been doggy, as that how I pronounce it. It is January, it is hot for September. We actually had a storm last night, but it was like nothing, and everybody slept through it, so it was okay. I have been away for a little while, but hi, True Ball of Wax, how are you? Gosh, it's been so long. So, yeah, I've had some things going on this week, so I'd rather not upload and put my feelings into that. I just decided to just let it go. That's why I did this live. I said I will be uploading again. I've actually got 3 videos that I need to edit and upload. So as soon as I get the mental space to do that, I'll definitely do that. Hi, Antoine. How are you? Hi, Vivian. What I have been doing is, you guys, let me tell you something. You know, Timo, do not sleep on their furniture. Do not. I promise you guys, I have redone my mother's and father's room. I've redone my baby girl's room, and I've fully furnished my other daughter's whole apartment that has gone off to college. I cannot explain the quality of furniture on Temu for such a low price. What I'll actually do is I'm not going to invade on my parents' space, but what I did buy for my daughter's room, it's like mind blowing. And all that furniture that I did buy for her room, there was only, I think it was the chest of drawers that was just over $100. But absolutely do not sleep on Temu. It is absolutely fantastic. Hi, Mama Kay. Oh, you're finally catching. Who said they're finally catching a live? But anyway, but other than that, Max. Max. Let me just put Max out. Just 1 second, you guys. Sorry about that, you guys. Sonia. I don't know. I've been sick all summer and found out I will probably never be in remission again. Pellets still aren't leveling out. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Sonia. Just I will be praying for you. Koi Max is a hot mess. A hot mess. These 2 dogs, Max is just an absolute angel. But the new dog that we got, Mila, the way she can irritate him, it's unbelievable. Whenever she gets a chance, there they let themselves in again. Hold on, you guys. Sorry, guys, I had to go leave Miley in my daughter's room. Oh, I'm sorry, canned potato. I'm so sorry. Koi, we have a stray kitten right now, and our cats are plotting my demise. Koi, my daughter at college, she's so lonely. She was actually saying she wants to get a dog. So I told her she'd rather get a cat because they lower maintenance. So we'll see where she ends up. But other than that, Jesus Christ, I'm even short of breath for running. Everything's been going. I'm the type of person when I'm stressed, I want to clean, I want to redo stuff, all that kind of jazz. So that's what I've been doing this past week, amongst other things. And yeah, that's where we have been. And I've also been catching up on, gosh, Katie Joy. She's just a hot mess, a hot mess. But one thing, hi, Mama Kay. One thing I did find out, there is one person that Katie Joy is afraid of, and that is, what's his name? Some Morbid X. He just told her one time, just speak about me one more time, and we're going to have a problem. And she has not spoken about him again. Hi, Sherry from Canada. So at least Katie Joy is afraid of one person, and that seems to be some Morbid X. And I see she's quite the TikTok queen now, but what has been really, I don't know how she doesn't feel embarrassed about this, but her grifting and her begging, her e-begging, let me say that. It's like, what is going on? Aren't you supposed to be a millionaire? That you still need to go on TikTok and, hi, OAH. Oh, I'm so sorry. My deepest condolences. I'm so sorry. OAH says that she lost her stepdad last week. Max, I am so sorry to hear that. Whoever dogs are barking because of Max, I deeply apologize. Sonia says, I'm fully behind on your videos. I finally had to go to urgent care and hopefully I'll feel better in a few days. I hope you do, because Sonia, there's some kind of bug that's going around. My daughter had it last week. It's like taking people out, not taking people out in that way, but it's just making them so sick. Sunflower Lady says, thank you for opening my eyes years ago. I'm glad you opened your eyes. I cannot figure how people cannot see right through her. I truly cannot, because at the end of the day, I sit there and I watch Lama Girl's clips. And to watch these people up on a panel kissing her backside, it's like, what are you thinking? Oh, cool, you guys too. And thank God it was just my baby girl that was sick, because you guys know that I got the grandbaby and now she's taking a nap now. So that's why I decided to do this live now. And I isolated my baby girl and in hopes that she wouldn't get the baby sick. And thank God the baby didn't get sick. The stuff on TikTok shows KJ the mean girl, like the meanest girl, and hanging out with ladies that are mean girls too. Absolutely, Waxy. How can people not see that this is mean girl behavior? And they're insisting it's not mean girl behavior. And this is my question to you guys. We all grown, okay? When you're in a toxic relationship, and this is not like a personal relationship, like, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, it's just like a friendship that's apparently lasted for 5 years. How could Katie Joy not have seen what she's claiming she didn't see for 5 years? I call bullshit on all of that. I've done a timeline, which that video is going to take much longer, and it goes to show that Katie Joy herself is just butthurt that she got kicked out of the group. And we've seen this time and time again, stemming back from Lindsay Chrisley to Amy Duggar to plenty other people that she's thrown under the bus. Things weren't going her way. So finally, she says, to hell with you all, I'm going to get mine now. In that way, by her getting hers, she's going to throw whoever she needs to throw under the bus. Mama K, it's like it's mind blowing. It's absolutely mind blowing to especially that Camille person. Unflippin' believable. To all of wax, I'm gonna put the link in the just comments if you wanna come up. Please feel free. Hi Lamb Chop, how are you? Uh, our age. I think Katie Joy for the last 5 years, but she did not care until they stopped talking about her. Rabbit, the link is in the thing. Come up. Is that cough? Exactly. Yes, yes, it is. Absolutely, Sonia. And you know, my daughter goes to the doctor, they always give her ninja cough, and it's absolutely amazing. Now, when she went this time around, they gave her something else, and I was highly disappointed that they did not give her ninja cough. But they did give her something else, but it's just not as good as ninja cough. Rabbit, the link is in the description. In the comments. Lamb chop, that sniffing is unbelievable. Hi, Zuna. So, and then it's like last night I was watching her last live, and she had everybody on mute, and she even said that nobody needs to be on panel because nobody's going to be talking. And so everybody is like, that is the epitome of an echo chamber. Because as soon as she says, oh, but why is everybody not talking? And then they said, oh, no, we don't want to talk. We didn't want to disturb you. So they're only good enough to agree with that. They mustn't say anything else. They just need to agree with that. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, kids are home already. Oh, yeah, my kids were off of school today because of the storm we had. So I'm in Texas, I think around about a couple of days ago, the temperature dropped so hard one night to the point where it was cold and my body did not like it. It was near 60. Oh, we would love that weather, Antoine. It's been in the 80s and 90s down here in the south. I'm, I'm begging for the cold weather to come. Amy Winehouse. Oh, I love your name because I used to love Amy Winehouse. It's hard to watch people sucking up to Katie Joy on TikTok. I actually have a good laugh. I truly do have a good laugh. But you know what is mind blowing with Katie Joy? 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks ago, she was up on some Morbid panel and she was singing all of Nina the Influence praises. And now we to the point of she's accusing Nina of stealing her content. It's like, can you pick a lane? Can you make up your mind where you want to be? Because it's absolutely embarrassing now, the way you're carrying on, Katie Joy. Absolutely embarrassing. And another thing is that why is she using her child's iPad to be going on and listening to lives on TikTok? Doesn't she have her own bullshit to do all this on? Antoine, I'm too black for this cold. Oh my gosh. Why do her new friends sound like they're all 12-year-olds? I think it's just the one. Her name is Camille. She sounds very, very young and naive. So, and I'm not even. Hi, Purple Dragon. She'll hope you're okay. Oh, okay. That's fine. That's fine. And TikTok has really brought out the worst of her. Has it Lamb Chop or has Katie Joy always been like this? Because if I go, and I have been going back to her old clips and trying to prove her hypocrisy, Katie Joy is this way naturally that I can conclude. She just puts on for her biggest platform, which is YouTube. That's what I've come up with because Katie Joy has always been a bitch. Sorry for my language. No, Mama Kay last night she had from the clips I saw last night she had his iPad in her office with her. It's like you've got all these devices. Hi, Ruth Carol, and you can't have your own device. Why must you use your son's? Brain put brain. It's absolutely insanity. And begging for money, begging for gifts, it's like, no, lady. I mean, everybody has it. Not everybody, but majority of people are having a hard time these days, you know? So just let it go. Oh, you have canned potato? You've been around since Amber Portwood leaked video days. Even before that, always a bitch. So this proves, right, canned potato, you can agree. Remember how she leaked or tried to sell Amber Portwood videos to TMZ? She wanted to make a profit out of it. Hi, Loma girl. And then she did the same thing. She reported Amber Portwood to her PO. So she did the same thing with Gypsy. So it's not like it's out of character for Katie Joy to report Gypsy Rose. And I'm not fending for Gypsy Rose, not one, but we're just talking about Katie Joy. So it's like the norm for her to do shit like that. Hi, Miss Waxy.
Hi, Miss Rennell. How are you?
I am good. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
It's
I'm
been
enjoying what you're having to say. I agree with you with 100%. Every single thing. I mean, she just doesn't stop, does she? It's been years of the same behavior.
and Miss Waxy, you can tell me this. What's going on with her now? Okay. Is
Um,
isn't it like watching what we've watched like 4 years ago?
oh my gosh, yes. Yes, we've lived through this already. I would say we've lived through this more than once. Yes.
It's my I just can't stop saying mind blowing. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Because at the end of the day, we've been through this, and I'm sure you were involved with what's her name? Natalie Kennett stuff.
Oh my gosh, yes. That was atrocious, and we never did get to the full bottom of that, but yep.
Exactly. So she's taking that and using it as an not what's the word I'm looking for? It's like
Um
a playbook.
mhm. Yeah.
And
Yep.
I can't see how people are if she is saying that she is so afraid to appear on well that's the excuse she's using now, that's why she doesn't show her face. She can show her face on TikTok. So
Right.
are you afraid or are you not afraid?
She's not afraid. That's just something she says for drama. It's all it you BS is the best word here. It's there's no truth that comes out of her. I don't I used to say this years ago when I was first making videos that every single thing I ever saw her do, there was a lie in there. She never, not a Duggar video, not Sister Wife, anything. She lied every time. And so then she, of course, would, I don't lie. I don't even know how to lie. Well, we've learned she's a pathological liar. I don't see a whole lot different there than the people she calls out saying they're narcissistic or they're a pathological liar. It's like put up a mirror. This is her, this is who she is.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Yes. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Laura McGill, I absolutely agree with this one. Katie Joy is too lazy to get showered and dressed, etc., and do her makeup, so she's using scared as an excuse. She went on one time last week because of court. Exactly.
Yes,
And,
because she was all dolled up. Yeah.
yeah, and that's why she decided to show her face. And
Well,
another,
do
oh,
you think it's possible that The truth is, she is bored stiff of her content. It's just reruns anyway, except when she's now taken off on TikTok with the Gypsy Rose stuff. But I mean, her actual YouTube, she's bored stiff. She gets up. She doesn't want to get ready and put the full energy into her content. She's just testing the waters to see if she can do this, as voiceover only and still make money. That's what I think is
Now,
happening here.
from my going over all this, what I came to is that, you see, when Gypsy came out of prison, she was like the family friend. She knew who they are, she knew the ins and outs, whatever was going on. Then the 7M documentary dropped, or docu-series, whatever that
Mm,
she claimed
mhm.
involved in, and that she was the archival. So she couldn't pay Gypsy any mind in that. I think it was maybe a month or 2 months. Her focus was only on that 7M. So when the 7M story died down, she thought she would go back and latch on to sticking up for Gypsy Rose. But unfortunately, she messed herself over by doing an Instagram live where I think she says, "Oh, we'll just title this video that I'm always speaking the truth," something to that effect. And in that live, she spoke negatively about Gypsy and the family.
Mm,
And that was when Gypsy cut her loose.
mhm.
So
Yeah.
she thought she could latch on. Okay, she wasn't getting anywhere because during this time when the 7M docuseries came out, she didn't gain not one subscriber. She
Right.
didn't do well at all until she decided, I got to do something, got to get my numbers up. So she latched on to Gypsy Rose again. But unfortunately, with that, it didn't work out that way. Katie Joy started trying to get back with Gypsy. They weren't hearing her story. They didn't want her back in their circle. And then Katie Joy decided to turn on Gypsy Rose for the second time. And once she went on to Samorba's channel, she started infiltrating the anti Gypsy Rose community. This woman went from, I think it was 873,000. In a matter of, I'll say, I spent it over a week. She gained over 10,000 subscribers on her YouTube channel.
Mm, mhm.
So she felt, and this worked out brilliantly for her because she just got a week to get through. And after this week, mark my words, she will forget about Gypsy and she'll start reporting again on Sister Wives.
Yes. Yeah.
So
Because they're
she,
coming out.
yeah.
Hmm.
So she's just going where the clicks are,
Yeah.
period.
Yeah, that's her master plan. And as a business person, that's maybe not so dumb, but the problem is that there, and we've said this for years, there are no sources. She makes that up. If you've been on YouTube for 5 years, not every source wouldn't want to be hidden. Not every source wouldn't want their name out there. There'd be people that'd be willing to tell the story as is. But if you notice, her sources never have any more information than all of us already have, and they
Right.
never support or show their own selves or even talk. So it she's got a pretty good grift going here, and if these people believe her, which is why we need Renelle, Miss Renelle, we need you. Don't go anywhere ever because somebody has to call her out. I mean, the community needs to know that she's full of it. It's just a joke.
And another thing is that when she claims to be this, now what she's a digital creator and this investigative journalist, so why would an investigative journalist be so privy to giving who her sources are? She sits on TikTok live and divulges who her
Yeah.
sources are. So where is the safety net for the sources?
And does she think there's a wall, that goes to affinity that you can't see over or under or whatever, from TikTok to YouTube to Instagram to wherever she ends up talking? Like she's a different person on each one of those platforms.
Exactly. And what's reality? I totally agree. I can't figure out how an investigative journalist gets mad all the time. Now, if you pay attention, she's saying her being manipulated to she was brainwashed or she was gaslit. Because ever since apparently, what's her name? I think it was Charlotte on the web did a video where she said how she was manipulated by Clark Swanson and now she's claiming to be manipulated again.
Yes.
Changed it. She's never used manipulated again. She's using she was gaslit or she's
Mm.
been brainwashed. It's like this person that claims to be a part of Mensa. Am I right?
Oh yeah, she's one of
And
the
he's
few
so
geniuses we know.
being manipulated so many times.
Yeah, right. That
It's
would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? I mean, imagine if Walter Cronkite was manipulated by all the people he covered over the years. We would never could trust it, right?
that's
So
unbelievable.
it really is laughable that she doesn't see that that is a huge insult to herself. That it's terrible. She knew she if she'd even opened YouTube, any one of the social medias, she had to know the truth about Gypsy Rose, and now to turn it around and pretend that she's in the know more than everybody else in a matter of a month, and mean and nasty to those that were what she was supposedly 6 weeks ago, a person that believed in Gypsy Rose. She just berates those people as if, you know, and it was her just 6 weeks ago. You see,
Mhm.
she's mean on each side. I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
There's no way I will let Katie Joe off the hook for this because, and not that it even matters, but she turned on Gypsy once. She
Hmm.
knew all the shenanigans they were doing behind the scenes. She herself exposed it the first time she turned on them.
Hmm.
But she decided, she made the conscious decision to go back to them.
Yep.
So there's no way you can tell me that you were manipulated, you were gaslit, you were
Hmm.
what did brainwashed. That's bull.
Brainwashed.
And
Right.
another thing is that she needs to stop using her son as a shield.
Yes.
That is working on my nerves so much because at the end of the day, no child needs to be involved in shit like this. Gypsy is not a child. Gypsy is a grown adult that is
Right.
manipulating a lot of people.
Right.
So she needs to leave her son out of this.
You
He needs
know,
to start
he's
spending.
about to be uh, prepubescent. He's about to be a young teen. And he's a year away. That things are going to be changing, and she may not have all the answers and all the control here, and he may see some of this. She really should be watching her P's and Q's because she's doing her son a huge disservice. And I went last week and looked into my old stuff. And if she's not been putting him out there, I counted 17 pictures I have of him. How would have I gotten pictures of her child if it wasn't on her social media?
Exactly.
So it's like I don't know you. I don't know your family. I'm not up in Minnesota. So I guess it's kind of weird that I'd have pictures. Don't you think there?
And another thing, Miss Waxy, is that she forgot or she didn't properly check the court record she put out of Dan. She
Oh, yes.
she
Hmm.
doctored Social Security.
Yes.
I hope she's not forgetting to fucking clear his history when she gives him back his iPad. Because kids are smart.
Yes.
These kids these days are built different. They
Yes.
they know everything. So there's no way that he needs to be seeing all this, what Bria is doing, what she herself
Right.
is doing. It's absolutely unacceptable.
I agree.
She wants to talk about, thank you, down the rabbit hole. She wants to talk about cults. She is running the largest cult that I've seen on TikTok so far. Okay.
Hmm.
Because all people do is agree, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, kissing her ass, kissing her toes. It's sickening. Absolutely sickening.
It is. It's really hard. If you have any kind of decency about you, it's really hard to see this. It's difficult.
It makes me so mad. I mean, I know this is not my child, okay? But at the end of the day, we are supposed to be protecting our kids.
Mm-hmm.
I got so much flack for people were mocking me because of my kids that didn't want, were afraid to be docked, and I relocated them or replaced them for a specific period of time. When this father and mother, Katie, Joy, and Todd, used their son to agitate content creators, how
Right.
is that okay?
Yeah, no, that was, and Todd was right in there. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Makes me so mad. Now she wants to sit up there and she wants to cry wolf like Gypsy stole all this from kids like my son.
Yeah.
Shut just shut the fuck up. Yeah, I know I'm supposed to have respect for you. I'm so so sorry. I apologize. My feelings just get in the bit of
That's okay. It's totally right. You're fine. Ah.
this. Lama girl, you're so right. You know, you know how many times I wanted to throw my phone, but I thought, Lord have mercy, I don't think I need to release this phone. Camille is like, but have you all noticed since Balls put out the notification or the post about who Camille is, Katie Joy has changed about her feelings about Camille. She's so rude to her. She just drops her when she wants to on a TikTok. She interrupts her. She just is not the same with Camille.
Don't you? She's going to do that to whoever comes on as a sidekick.
Yeah,
She can't last long. She can't keep a friend. She doesn't know how to be a nice or a friend to anybody. So I mean, it was just a matter of time for Camille to be on the outs. And so this doesn't surprise me. You try to warn these people. I mean, mention, hey, be careful. They don't care. They don't believe it.
they don't. And you
They
know,
don't.
with these people, especially now that they've been warned, they've been advised, they've been given whatever they needed to be given, I won't even accept them. I won't even acknowledge them. To say, no, you're the type that like to learn the hard way. Learn the hard way.
Right. Right. Yeah. Poor.
Absolutely. Wow. That's why I was like, I just needed a mental week. There was just too much going on, and this was just not going to be it for me. Not
y-
for me.
And you do so much. I think that's fair. I mean, you should take some time to yourself. It gets hard. It gets real hard. I try to watch the different people that are covering because I've not been making too many videos, and I see the hard work and I know how hard it is. Llama Girl gets kudos beyond belief that she listens to
I'm
it.
telling you,
Oh my God.
I feel like an old Rama girl of the world. Honestly, just from my side, she really. I messaged her the other night and I said, "I'm thinking of you with your mental health." How she does it, I have no idea. She is.
She's like a hero. I mean, she's you're doing superhuman feats there
Yeah.
to be able to
Of the young
handle
lady.
that. Oh
Who was
golly.
Botched reality? Who was Ruby? I don't remember Ruby.
Ruby, what are we talking about? Gypsy?
No,
Oh,
Botched reality says you all saved the young lady Ruby that was up on a channel at the beginning.
I don't remember.
Ruby. No, I must have missed that one. I didn't see that one. I need to go back and check. Oh, you're welcome, Loma girl. You are just the best.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, you are.
go to John. She was up on a channel on TikTok. Oh wow.
Related to Nick?
Related to Nick, go to John Botched. My daughter must be coming on. The dog is going wild. Oh. Ruby was one of Gypsy
Oh
Rose.
yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
that yes.
okay.
Yeah. Yep. She was the bad girl. I think that pose where she's licking the knife. I think that's Ruby.
Yeah, I remember that name, but I sent her all of you guys. But you're so sweet. You helped her, not us. You helped her. But as I was saying in the beginning, I never thought, Miss Rexy, that I would see the day where Katie Joy is afraid of someone. And it seems that someone Katie Joy is afraid of is a morbid.
Yeah, I heard that. That's great. If there's even one person, that is great. And
As I've been watching all of Lama's clips, if anybody even mentions his name, she's like, "No, we're not going there. We're not discussing him." But anybody else, she will discuss. I'm like,
right.
"Damn, Katie Joy is finally scared of someone."
Do you think she got a
No,
cease
no,
and nope, you don't? Okay.
because the thing is that Katie Joy is all about it's okay for her to do, but nobody else must do it to her.
Right.
You know,
Right.
so there's two things that truly was like, really, Katie Joy, when she accused Flawless Nina of stealing her content.
Mhm.
Okay, what happened to how you stole the content of the photographer of Jenna and her
Oh yeah.
husband
Stephen. Yeah.
of Steven? That's fine. So you can steal content, you can profit off other people's content, but
Yeah, she
and this
has nothing. She doesn't have to abide by anything.
above all be all.
Mhm. Yep.
Mind blown.
I wish someone would hold her accountable for just even some of it. I mean, people have tried obviously, but like the photographer here, I don't know how much it would take. This is definitely an infringement on her personal property. And KJ had no right. She watermarked it even. I mean, this is stealing. This is absolutely stealing.
Miss Waxy, she even said on her post, and it's like Katie's living in another reality. I'm actually pulling her up right now. I better screenshot it before she deletes it, because she herself watches everything we do.
No, she doesn't care.
No, yeah, she gets taught to watch. This is what she even said on her post. She says, "Here are more of Jenna's engagement photos from the official website. This website is only available to guests that were invited. A source who is close to the Duggars sent me a link as they were invited.
So it
Bitch,
came from me. It
you
came from
weren't
Amy.
invited. You had no access to this. You stole this.
Right.
Period."
Yep. It's the same way she got the invitation to uh Jedediah's wedding. It's Amy. Amy throws her whatever she wants. And I put money that she pays Amy. I thought that for a long time.
Yes, Lama girl, I saw that she went off on the Wismans about whatever she posted. What has that got to do with the Wismans? It has nothing to do with the Wismans. And also, let's talk about how she went off on this creator from TikTok that went through Cody and Robin's house and took pictures.
Oh, oh golly.
Absolutely wrong of them to do. Okay,
Right.
is Katie Joy any better to sit on a TikTok live and obliterate Cody and Robin through pictures of
Yes.
what the house looks like? How is Katie Joy any better?
No, it's
Because
terrible.
Katie Joy herself said that Robin's bedroom looks like a brothel.
Mm-hmm.
If
Yeah.
she looks at her bedroom that looks like a dumpster,
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. She also, I'm pretty sure she said, I heard her say that they raised Robin, her family father raised her to be um a whore,
a
and that
prostitute.
she was whoring out as early as like 10 years old.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is BS. She dreams stuff up as she sleeps or something. She read the history of the uh polygamists back, 150 years ago, and she pulls some of that in and then twists it around, and the next thing you know, somehow that's Robin's life or Mary's life or
And
Christine.
yeah. But I bet you, and Lama Girl is right, and I also mentioned this, if she was given that footage, oh, we would have seen videos for days and days and days.
Yes, I agree.
For her to report this girl to the real estate company,
Hmm.
Katie Joy is a snitch.
Yes.
Period.
Eh,
Because this is not the first time she's snitching on somebody. Okay.
yeah.
When she was going through the situation with Lindsay Chrisley and her dad. Didn't Katie Joy report Todd Chrisley to the FBI or something
Yes.
like that?
Yes.
So who is she to be snitching?
She's a terrible
She
person.
says she knows how to stay in a lane. She can't stay in a lane. She doesn't even know what a lane looks like because the woman don't go outside.
That's true. That's true. Oh golly. Didn't they get a swimming pool last year? Did we hear about any of the swimming happening this year?
I don't think it
Were
was
they out
swimming
in the pool?
because it was actually wait. Because the stairs of stairs from the swimming pool is now in her sanctuary where she's
Oh, well, there you go.
there. I don't know what the stairs of the swimming pool is doing there. The swimming pool is out of operation.
Oh, shoot.
Poor little man. I don't know. It's like
The
sad.
one thing he might have had fun. She told me. She didn't tell me. She told us that he enjoyed that. So it's a darn shame that that didn't make it to the cut there.
Are you serious, Lama? Lama says she's still using screenshots from that video the creators make to make several videos and hasn't taken them down and is profiting. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
That's a shame. I'm sure that had a lot of views. I mean, they weren't I don't agree they should have done it. Um
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm not saying it's right what they did. It's absolutely wrong what they did. But at the end of the day, it's like Katie Joy is not one to speak on it.
right.
She sat on a TikTok live and they mocked the hell out of the Browns, Robin and Cody Brown.
Oh, it's terrible. It is absolutely terrible.
So at the end of the day, it's like, was she just jealous because she couldn't go and maybe she's dying to get out and be free? Or is she just like,
She's jealous they got that. That's what she's not jealous necessarily that um she wanted to see it as much as she wanted to be the one to have it. That's what I think. She wants to be the one in the know, the big wig.
so you know what I'm thinking? We should have really, when we got the information, Max is not letting up. I don't know who's outside. We should have really reported her when she took that screenshot of Josh Duggar.
Oh yeah, remember you caught that one. That
You
was
know,
you.
somebody sent it to me.
Oh, but well, I found it when you put it out. That was
Yeah,
amazing.
somebody sent it to me anonymously, and I still reached out to an attorney, and he says, no, that is wrong. That
Hmm.
is a crime right there. And I still got his thing.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Yeah.
nobody must do it to her, but she can use it to everybody else. Can
So think about this in the big picture. Like she was going off last week about Todd Chrisley being in jail, so she doesn't give a crap if she's saying bad things or talking about him again. But here's why it matters. Just like the Josh Duggar photograph. This goes to show what kind of human being she is, and anything 7M or any future legal proceedings, they will have that as history to show she cannot follow the rules. She doesn't abide by agreements. Um, and so she can say all she wants. That thing doesn't matter with Mr. Chrisley. But the truth is, it shows who she is as a human being and abiding by your word. So
Mhm.
I hope that whatever happens here with 7M or any of it, that Miss Amber, the attorney, I hope she's feeling better, by the way. But I hope she brings that up as if they do try to settle or if the judge gets involved. I hope that's brought up that KJ does not honor what she tells the court. She does not, and the Josh Duggar photograph is proof because she had to agree to not take any photos or distribute anything from there when she went into that virtual courtroom.
Yep. And I wonder what she did intend on doing with the photo. Sell it to TMZ?
Yeah, what was the plan there?
What was the plan? Because who wants to have a screenshot of Josh Duggar? It
Oh
just means
gosh.
who she is. That is disgusting.
Yes.
Absolutely disgusting.
She just had to prove she can break the rule. She's above us. She's the one.
Yeah, she's all above us. It makes no sense. It truly makes no sense with Katie Joy. She's on this thing about her being the biggest platform of sister wives.
Yeah, I heard that.
It's like,
Yeah, I did a video of because I was a fan of the Sister Wife show, and KJ brought it up. Oh gosh, 3 years ago. It was in a drunken YouTube live she did, but she wasn't really talking about Sister Wives. She just barely mentioned it, and she, of course, admitted she doesn't watch that show. And then the people enjoyed her little tidbit. So a couple of weeks later, she comes back on and she says, "Well, I'm not really a fan of the show. I might have watched one or two." And that was in the
okay,
summer of 2019, and by December of 19, she had seen that the most watched videos that she was putting out weren't of Teen Mom and all the other stuff. It was of Sister Wives. And so she made a decision right there. I've got it. I got the video. They're down now, these lives that she used to do. But that she said that it's the most important uh, numbers. So that's what she's gonna do the content where the numbers are. And so it became the Duggar Sister Wife channel that night. And I wrote down the worst day in history. was this December 28th or whatever it was. This is the worst day in the history of the world.
hi Ivana, hi Miss Vicky, mate. But at the end of the day, it's like Katie Joy really needs to check herself. She has this she has this need for everybody wanting to like for wanting she has this need for people to like her.
Well, then
What
be nice.
about the next person? Worry about yourself. And if you carry on this way, people are not gonna like you.
Right. You're not nice. You're not honest. You're in it's there's nothing to like. I mean, you
And
go
I
if
mean,
you
come
were
on.
thinking of a friend, you're not going to think KJ. You're just not.
Now, at the end of the day, yeah, I'm using end of the day again. Somebody just spoke to me about this.
At the
Like,
end of the day.
who treats their mother that's in not a
Oh,
state of health? Who treats them this way?
it's terrible.
I'm
Isn't
not
it
even gonna
terrible?
lie. When I heard that, I sat and I sobbed. I mainly sobbed because I was in my own feelings, but also that's your mother.
Yeah. This is terrible. I mean, what
You
she's
know what she
shared
said,
with the world of her family and the things she has said, and then her mom that she says she does care for. She still says that. She hates her dad, but she still cares for the mother. And she's this, I mean, she's I have children. I have two sons and a daughter, and I cannot imagine. I can oh they would it would I would be devastated. Devastated.
I can't. My heart bleeds for her. Her mother has dementia, right? Is
I
it
believe
dementia?
that she got diagnosed with it. I don't know how bad, it could be the beginning. It's been what, a year or so we heard that, maybe a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
it gets worse. So it may be worse now, but um, if she has dementia, perhaps you have to go through dad to see mom, but it'd still be worth it, wouldn't it? I mean, even if you were mad at your dad, you'd say, "Sorry, dad, I'd like to talk to mom." I don't know. That's what I would be doing.
I can't even begin to put myself in that position of not of basically abandoning my mother at such a pivotal time in her life.
Yes. Right. Yep. Yep.
Maybe I'm just cut differently, but
Well, I think, Renelle, no, I think you are, I'm going to say normal or regular. You have a heart, you have real feelings, and I think most of us do. And I think the people that still care for her are not listening to what she's saying and doing. They kind of skirt around it or, tune it out. But anybody that listens feels exactly the way you're talking. it, we all care. We are have empathy for people.
Hi,
Um,
Daisy.
it's wrong. She's in the wrong, and I believe it's going to come back and bite her when it's too late. When mom's not here anymore, that's when she's going to realize what the f she's done.
That's heartbreaking. It's absolutely heartbreaking. You know, I was even thinking about, is it the beatings with her? There's one of the murderers whose daughter still communicates with him.
Mm,
There
which
was,
one?
I'm trying to think. Was it the? Oh gosh, if people in the chat can just remind me of this, the one that was like a clown, I think. Used to work as a clown, and his daughter still communicates with him, and not that she, she's totally against what he did, but I
Sure,
mean, your father's like such a bad person, and
sure.
you still, I mean, your mother has dementia.
Right,
Can you
right,
not put your feelings aside
right.
just for your mother's last time ever? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it, since we're talking like a year and a half ago, which puts Katie in her late mid 40s, um, she managed to put it aside all those other years, and now mom's sick. So, belly up here. This is ridiculous.
Lama was telling Miss Vicky May she accused her dad of abuse
Yeah.
and said her brother has abused her
Yep.
too, including trying to suffocate her. Now, let's be realistic. Katie Joy, I just turned 50 this week, okay?
Happy birthday.
Thank you, Miss Vicky. Katie Joy will be what, 46? So we're not far apart.
Right.
Back in the day, we used to get a beating. Not
Yes.
even, we call it, we used to get thrashed, okay? Why is it now Katie Joy? Because she's looking for the sympathy role. She's looking for people to feel bad. She wants. That's what happened in those days, Katie Joy. You
She
know
knows
how many
that too.
times. So I can just go off and say, "Oh, but my mom and dad abused me."
Right. Yeah. No,
Get
see,
the fuck out of here.
exactly. Exactly. That is, my parents were spanked. My parents spanked. I'm older than you. Um, but that is the way it was. And over time, we learned, like, what did Oprah used to say, or Maya Angelou, when you know better, you do better. So that's what's happened. We've learned to,
Thank you, Lord.
not to do things that we don't agree with anymore. So Katie Joy knows that.
Thank
She
you.
used to say that. She used to say that her parents were beaten, and so no wonder they spanked her or whatever. But she's changed her tune to get the sympathy and to play on it and to be, I think she really wants to be a part of the people that she covers that have been abused. She just wants to be one of them so damn bad
Hmm.
that this is her game. This is what she's
Yeah.
done.
But I also think, hi, Fly Mom Laura, good to see you. I think she's using this as being abused by her brother and a thing to
Yeah.
come across as being like she can relate to these people in the cult.
Yes, I
That's
agree.
bullshit. That is bull. You don't need to be relatable. You just need to have empathy. That's all you need to do. That's what I think.
Something she doesn't have. She does not have that at all. She says she's an empath, and I make I could make a huge video on that one because there is no empathy. Think about it. If she had empathy, she just went through the change of being in the loop and believing in Gypsy Rose and being on that team, and found out it was all a lie, big ruse, and now she's on the other side. So if she was empathetic, if she had empathy, the people as they are learning about and changing to understand that Gypsy Rose isn't, you know
Hmm.
a victim, she would be empathetic. She's not. She's a bitch to them. She's terrible. I'm sorry, I'm not, probably shouldn't have said that, apologize. But
Thank you, Donna.
she's terrible to them people. So, um don't tell me you have empathy. Where is it for those people that are right behind you, maybe a month behind you in learning the truth?
Hmm. And besides that, it's like Ivana says she's in her 60s. I got spanked. Those were the ways things were. That's
Yes.
exactly the way it was back in the day.
Yes.
In school.
Yes.
I remember in school, I even have a bent pinky. We used to get hits on our hands by the
I,
teachers.
well, I'm in the block from KJ Club, but I was going to say that in a comment because I when I went to school, now I'm older, so when I went to school, we had to wear dresses. So when she did her pants, Duggar stuff, we had to wear to public school. We had to wear dresses if we were a girl, and there was a paddle in the principal's office. I don't remember ever a girl getting the paddle, but a couple of the boys did, and that's corporal punishment is still valid. I checked into this like last year, but I'm going to say like maybe half the states it's still a thing. I don't know that they use it, but it's still on the books. So
Um,
she's lost her grip to not she's not very worldly. Her perspective is only fine tuned to what she ever knows or read from her little sheltered inner house life. So she's not aware. Did she ask her mom if they had a paddle at school or what, all of the history? She doesn't know it and she doesn't care.
because at the end of the day, Katie Joy just goes where the wind blows, where it can make her money, what's going to make her bank account fatter.
Yes, yes, yes. That's the girl we know right there.
That is so sad. To tell me you will sell your models, your integrity, your
Yes,
whatever good you have in you
yes,
for
yep.
a dollar,
No,
that is sad. That
it's
is
real.
so
It's
sad.
wrong. It's so wrong, and but we're watching it. And Todd said it best. She's the golden goose that laid the golden egg, and he gets to not work and sit on
Yeah.
her butt. So
And that's amazing because just last night she was going off and criticizing Ken for the way Ken spoke about Gypsy. And I'm like,
oh,
boo, do you need me to pull out the clip where Todd embraced you and said that you are the goose that laid the golden egg?
right. It's the same old, isn't it?
Exactly. DC says she has no empathy. What she did to Miss Letitia Bias was absolutely disgusting and heartbreaking. I'll never forget what she did to that family.
Mhm.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
Yep.
It's absolutely pathetic. And has anybody seen her niece and nephew that is biracial?
Oh, yeah. That's not true. I'm 90 some percent. I've debunked that by going through different ancestry and stuff. That there was no one, maybe a distant one, but again, I haven't looked at this stuff in a year or two, but yeah, when she came out with that one, I didn't see it. I don't see it. And it'd be on Todd's side. It wouldn't be her side because she only has the one brother.
Right. Aunt Lala, I'm so glad you brought this comment up. She said she is becoming the devil. Look at what she did to Nikki. I was going through old clips last night and I came across the same thing that she did to Nikki. She did in the Tati Westbrook era, where she said that she knows who's doing all of this. So when somebody put in the chat when she was live, if you know who's doing this, why don't you tell the authorities? You should have seen the look on her face. I said, I gotta put this clip up.
Mm,
So it's just rinse and repeat for Katie Joy. Whatever is gonna help her get the sympathy card, she's going to do.
right. Right. That's very true. Very, very.
Oh, Lama, you have seen pics?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Oh, but maybe cousins. Okay.
Cousins, kids that are biracial. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's it's the way she used it. There's nothing wrong with this, obviously, but it's the way she used it as a shield that this is why she can talk about things because she listen. She
Unacceptable.
doesn't see any niece or nephew on any side anywhere ever. It's probably
Mm-hmm.
been 10 years ago at a wedding, maybe. She's not hanging with these people.
It's sad. It's very, very sad because you know what? It's all gonna come back to her. And I don't wish bad on anybody, but you see what Katie Joy fails to realize. is that it's hard to keep up with lies, for number one. Hi, Blake G. Shelton. Number two, you cannot go around accusing people of shit you have no proof of. I'm
Well, what she did to you, Renelle, I mean, come on. Saying you are in bed with basic, that's maybe one way to put it, but that you're being paid by 7M and so is Charlotte and all the people. I think she added Rabbit and a
You
few
know,
others.
Miss Waxy, this goes so deep. It's like I put myself aside because I had other intentions of what I was gonna do. But you see what she did to Nikki, that just broke my heart.
Yeah, because she
How
has a
can you
little
make
boy.
exactly,
Mhm.
exactly. It's like that is so fucked up. That is so wrong. I
Yeah,
was actually at my daughter's orientation for college. When the emails that I received, I was literally shaking, not with fear. I was shaking with anger. I wanted to get shit sorted out because it's like, how can people do this? For number one, and in a video, I'll show those emails. But I'm so fucking sick and tired of being implicated in shit.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
ridiculous.
You've been through the ringer this summer, that's for sure.
It's absolutely unfucking acceptable.
Right.
Shit that I've lost.
Yep. It's so wrong. I think you're, when you say every time I'm waiting for that apology, I'm waiting for the proof. That's good because that puts her in her place every time.
No,
Where's
I
the
don't want
proof?
it to be put in a place. I wanted to show that proof. I want she had the Todd's balls to put that up, so she must have the proof to
Hmm.
show
Hmm.
because
Right.
that is totally unacceptable.
Yep.
Because she just sat on her Instagram live and bragged about how she has my address.
Hmm.
And the very next fucking day, I get people in my DMs threatening me.
Oh my gosh.
That
Oh
is
my
unacceptable.
gosh. She's terrible.
Never in all the time I've been reporting on Katie Joy have I ever gotten death threats.
Yeah.
The one time Katie Joy decides to come after me and be so happy how she has my address, that's when everything unfolded.
It's
But there's
terrible.
no way in hell am I going to be implicated in anything again. And I am going to prove, as as the Lord is my witness, I'm going to prove where all these emails are coming from.
Well, you are a straight arrow. You're a straight shooter, and that is, we all know that. Anybody that watches, she even knows that. She knows that. She maybe was going to lie and pretend otherwise, but we all know that, Renelle. You're just an honest person, and we appreciate that about you.
I can't take anymore. It's just costing me too much. It's
Uh-huh.
taking away from me. Um, when you're in a shitty position, and you know that it's out of your control. That
Right.
is what gets to me. And I'm so grateful for people on the internet, which I never thought, not to say that my family is not there, because I keep a lot from them, because I
Uh-huh.
don't want them to worry.
Right.
But people off the internet, like, I am so grateful because even in my darkest times, as I said the other day, it was my birthday, I couldn't even function because of the shit that's going on.
Oh, I hate
And
hearing that. I hate that for you.
I was like, I can't even explain. I was in a very bad place because of my anger, the anger I had inside of me, and I can't show anybody else around me, so I secluded myself. And this was the time I just turned 50, so my family wants to do something, for me, and I'm like, no, I'm good. Just let me be
Oh,
until I to like just for our grandchild now. I just sucked it up and I said, you know what, get out of this funk. It's not going to help you.
right.
Try do something. And then I got stuck into setting up my filming room again with my little baby girl, the grandbaby.
Oh,
And
sure.
I just looked at her and she was sitting here in my chair and she's looking at me and she's playing on a computer. I'm like, did I waste all this whole day on shit that's out of my control?
Yes. Oh my goodness.
But then I had to go through that, to make me realize. And then for people to say to me, Chanel, you do what you need to do.
Yeah.
Like,
Also, um, just a smidge of advice. This stuff isn't real. Well, I know some of it went real life. I apologize. That's true. It did. But for the most part, this stuff isn't. And that little baby girl is the best of the life. I mean, I have grandchildren and there is nothing better. So try your best to compartmentalize the two if you can, when you can.
oh, Miss Waxy, I absolutely can. But all this has gone real life.
Right. I forgot about that for a second.
Thing.
Yeah. Right.
And for Katie Joy to sit there and admit that she has people working to help her,
Oh,
that's fucked up.
yeah.
People that want to just do, I think I need to talk about it. Stop talking about it because I'm working myself up.
Okay. 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 No, no, don't go there.
But I just, at the end of the day, she needs to learn to stop putting out falsehoods
Right.
because she doesn't know the effects her falsehoods can have on the person she's accusing.
Well, she got brave this year. I mean, she went further than she's ever gone, and you and Nikki and Rabbit and Llama and Balls. I mean, she's gotten Charlotte. She's just gotten crazy with her mouth.
She's it's I'm speechless because the more I sit back and I do research and I'm like, how is nobody seeing through her bullshit?
Right. You know what? But I will say this to my surprise. On TikTok, I don't know TikTok very well, by the way. But on TikTok, when she talked Gypsy and they flocked to her, when she says, I'm tired of talking Gypsy. We're talking sister wives or whatever. Um, People just scrammed. I mean, it was, and I think the more she opens her mouth, especially as mean as she is, the more I think it'll expose her to people that are going to realize who she is. I
Yeah.
think I think there'll be more people in the anti KJ community. If she's grown any on TikTok, the anti KJ community has grown as well.
I see the what you call it? Hi Kentucky girl. Hi Supernatural Carbon Nikki. Nikki, I put the link in. Hi
Hi, Nikki. We've been talking about how awful she is to you.
hi short order cook. Hi Jerby or Gerby. I apologize. Hi. But at the end of the day, it's like she needs to watch herself. Oh, happy birthday, Kentucky girl.
Happy birthday! We got birthday
Oh,
girls everywhere.
right.
It's a birthday party.
It's a birthday month. I even lost my train of thought. Yeah, but the things she puts out, it puts people in bad situations, very
Hmm.
bad situations.
Right. Yep, she does. And she has no filter and never has had a filter. So if she gets away, like I said, it's worse now than it's ever been. What will the next months be? She has to be stopped. You would think the amount of money that has gone out of her pocket due to her defamation problems, even whatever she says about who wins or loses on those things. Hey, I got a suggestion on that, by the way.
Hmm.
Um, if if Tati was her content was before the lawsuit talking about KJ, then her having to shut up about KJ would be um a problem to Tati. But that's not true. Tati was KJ's content. So if she has to shut up, it's a problem. So I feel KJ lost. Tati didn't lose anything by having to shut up. She never talked about her.
Thank
And
you, Joe.
that's true for Chrisley. It's true for all of them.
Now,
She was not Todd Chrisley's content, but
I
Todd
think,
Chrisley was her content. So
yes.
who lost? She lost.
Hmm. Now, I think with Tati, I don't think Tati's going to do anything with her because Tati has. I watched a recent video of Tati, and she basically has washed her hands off of
She
whatever
wants to be
happened.
done with all this crap,
She
and I don't blame her.
wants to be done.
Yep.
Um, I still can't get my mind wrapped around. I don't know what the Chrisleys will do
Well,
because if I know Todd Chrisley as petty,
mm-hmm.
if things start dying down with all the illegal situation and the mother is out, I believe something will happen.
That would be awesome. And I also think that she or he may just tell his attorney because, in the scheme of things, he owes millions, right? So,
Hmm.
say he has to spend couple $1,000s to go back into court to tell Katie to, have a reprimand. That would be nothing to him compared to the millions he already owes. So, there's a chance, even from jail, he might tell his attorney to tell her
Hey,
to shut up. I just get hopeful, I guess. I know that that's probably not going to happen, but I wish.
she's just not going to stop until you see, because every time she feels somebody is coming up against her, she gets more and more emboldened, which I don't think it's a good thing for her. She thinks she's invincible. But you see, when you put shit out there against innocent people,
Hmm.
you're putting yourself in the line of fire. Because when you get people like me that will retaliate, then you want to play victim.
Right. She sure does. She loves that.
And then she wants to say all these people are doing all this to her child. Leave your child out of it. It came out of your mouth. It didn't come out of your child's mouth.
Right.
Leave mess. Leave mess. So that's what just makes me Max. That's what makes me so angry about Katie Joy is like leave the children out of this.
Yes.
Leave
Nobody
your son.
nobody talks about
He's
her
an
son.
innocent person. But you
Nobody's
accuse
doing it.
him to get out of the fire.
Yeah. He's a shield.
Oh, it makes me so mad. Truly.
Oh, I know. Um she's one of the most awful, vile, vindictive people I've ever seen, ever. And I remember her telling the stories about her grandma when she has nice stories when she wants about her grandma, but then she has the mean ones. And when she described her, it was like she's describing herself. She's become the nasty, vile neighborhood gossip that's in everybody's business, shooting her mouth off. And she said the same thing about her grandma. It's like,
Yeah. It's like a few months ago, she was praising her parents for putting her and her brother through college. If it wasn't for her parents, she wouldn't be where she is. A month
yeah,
later, she's accusing these parents of abuse.
right, right. She's a hypocrite for sure. She doesn't remember her lies from day to day. So she just says whatever she thinks that the time will serve her.
Max, you need to stop.
What kind
Oh,
of dog? What kind of dog is Max?
he's a mix between a Shih Tzu and a what's it? Chihuahua.
Pomeranian? Oh,
No,
chow.
Chihuahua. Yeah. Katie Joy is a walking hypocrisy. Oh my.
Oh my gosh! Truer words are never spoken.
Hmm. And the person that says that, oh no, I only have a drink once in a while, but it seems as though you can't handle every time you're on stream. When was it last week? You were streaming after stream. It was like, wow, you got a lot of time on your hands.
Isn't that something when you think about the hours that she just sits there?
Yes,
She must not have to do laundry, clean her house, cook a meal. I mean, she must have no obligations. That's probably the deal her and Todd have.
I'm gonna be petty, but she got Mr. Belvedere, so she doesn't need to do
Oh, I forgot.
it. Oh goodness. And it's especially the world we live in today. It's like, how can you not want to, Katie Joy or something else? Just Monday. I didn't even send my child to school on Monday. Sunday nights, my phone was blowing up because all these school shootings, which are getting out of hand.
Sure.
Out of
Yeah.
hand.
It's scary.
It is. So my daughter-in-law sent me a post off of Facebook because somebody was threatening to shoot up their school on Monday.
What?
My 13-year-old. I'm like, you are not going to school tomorrow. 2 o'clock in the morning, we get an email from the principal. Oh, we're just gonna have a normal day. Everything's gonna be fine. The kid was found. He was arrested. Blah blah blah.
Mm,
Daughter wakes up, says, "Mom, did you get the email?" I said, "Yeah, but you're still staying at home." She says, "But why?" I said, "No, you
right.
never know. I'd rather be safe than sorry." I said, "Abigail, I will not be able to get another Abigail. I'd rather
Right.
be safe than sorry."
Yep.
Eight
You did
o'clock.
the right thing.
Yes, 8 o'clock in the morning. I went past Starbucks. I went past the school because they said they're gonna have police, presence throughout the day. Not one cop car there.
Oh,
Not one.
wow.
I came home and I still sat and I said, now, a whole lot is going through me. I'm looking for somebody to fight with heaven on. I went to the school. I remember it was 11:17. I went to the school. Still no cop cars. I went inside. I said, "Where's Mr. Smith?"
Mm.
Came out. I said, "There's your email. You say you're going to have a whole lot of police presence." I've been at 8 o'clock. I'm back here now at 11 something. Oh no, the kid was arrested. There was no need.
Oh,
I said, so you tell me that there couldn't have been somebody else that will come and shoot up the school?
right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mrs. Smith, I think you're overreacting.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
said, you think? I said, I'd rather overreact than underreact.
Yes.
Because if something did happen to any of these kids, it would have been all on you. And I
Yeah.
walked out.
Good for you. Good.
I'm like, no, don't promise something. And then there's people that have full-time jobs that will not be. I always think you rather think of the worst and hope for the best. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And as I said to my child, Mama, you can't go to school. I cannot have another Abigail.
Right.
Mm-mm. Because it's just so heartbreaking watching these kids, innocent kids, lose their lives.
Yes. Yes.
It's
And we've seen far too many.
too
Far too.
many, too many.
Yeah.
It's just,
Well, my daughter's been out of school. She's my youngest, and she's been out of school for 10 years. And we had a situation in her senior year where there was, they had gotten notice and stuff, and they, like you, they let us know. And they decided like it was going to be all clear, but they left it up to the parents. Do you want to send them or not? And just exactly like you, I said, we're not going today. um I can live with that decision. I can't live with the decision if something happens to you and I let you go, so you're staying home. So I did it myself, but that's 10 years ago. Think about it, it's still an issue 10 years later. That's
yep,
just terrible.
it's just so sad. Miss Vicky says it's this administration, in my opinion, that's why I voted at this time, especially. I mean, this is across the board. Everybody should come together and say, look, at the end of the day, it's like, what's it going to take?
What
What
How can
is
we
it?
fix the problem and have everybody be okay with the fix? That's what we
Yeah,
need to talk about.
yeah. But it's just, and I firmly believe everything starts in the home. Everything starts in the home. And I'm so glad that this father has been held accountable.
Yeah, they say maybe the mom too.
But the mom was the one that called the school.
Well, that's good, but I guess I don't know. You know, you don't can't believe anything anyway. But what I saw was something about they had found stuff in her older social media that says she maybe should be in trouble too. But
Hey,
what?
Bots Reality has a damn good point. We protect our money at banks with armed guards, but we can't protect our children. It's sad.
Wow,
Amen.
that's
That is.
wow.
Wow.
High
That's.
five, big high five.
We moved to the USA years ago. We lasted 1 year. We ran back home. We were too afraid.
Oh,
Hi, animal lover. Hope you're doing well. And you know, it's like I lived in South Africa, and as I'm not gonna say we're used to this. No, we're not used to school shootings and gangsters, shooting and stabbings. That I'm used to. It's like I don't even know how to put this. It's like we grew up with that,
okay.
and to see innocent kids, you know,
Hmm. Well,
it's
and again, I'm older, but we didn't grow up with school shootings. We did not. That's newer stuff. And I've lived in the USA my whole life.
yeah, it's just not our babies, man,
Not the babies.
not at all.
Nope. Too precious.
Too
The
damn.
money is protected, but not the kids. Man, I'm not going to forget
Awesome.
that one.
Yeah, about 2 weeks ago, they put this thing in here in Alabama where you can, if you don't want the baby, you can just drop it off at the
Oh, uh huh.
firehouse. And I'm like, what is this world coming to?
No, I don't know. I don't know the right answer. Part of me thinks it's better that they're safe, and will be cared for than to be in the hands of somebody that's gonna put them in the trash can or something.
Yeah,
But it isn't right. I mean, it's not the way it should be. It's for sure not the way it should be.
true. That's true. And then we have Gypsy Rose here that just wants everything for free.
Oh my gosh, that girl. Oh my gosh.
I don't know how people could not see her from the get go. It wasn't too hard to see that that's all she knows. She didn't learn anything in prison. She just mastered the art of manipulation in prison.
Yeah.
She feels that she is the superstar. She ain't.
Yeah. I caught a glimpse of her modeling some clothes the other day and I was about to throw up.
I
And
mean,
a murderer is modeling clothes and gonna, why would the people that own the clothes company want her to be their
doesn't it speak volumes?
spokesperson?
It doesn't speak volumes to the people that are sending her the stuff. It's like,
Yes.
where is their models?
Yes. It's
It's
so
just
weird to me.
because I can say from my side, those are people I will not be supporting.
No, no,
Period.
no.
If it takes me to as nice as their clothes look, okay, you can have. I'll never support you. I'll go to Walmart or I'll go to Target.
Sure. Right.
End of story.
Well, they some repercussion there too because this she should not be being glorified for her part in what happened. And she was the mastermind. Now we all know that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yes, I agree that her mother did things that are terrible. They're terrible, but not a life sentence. She didn't deserve to be murdered over it.
Why did
Um,
she think she had? Why did she feel she had the need to take the law into her own hands?
she wanted to get laid. Don't you think that's the end of that story? She wanted to be with a guy so dang bad. It didn't matter what guy either, by the way. Just pick one. And that she chose that over having her mom.
Mm,
That's my that's what I take from it.
it's just, oh, it just makes me so mad. No matter what or how Didi was, she did not deserve that.
Right.
Gypsy had no right to take the law into her own hands or take out whatever she felt she needed to do to get away from her mother. Go spend those 8 years in prison, do nothing,
Mhm.
learn nothing, and then come out
Mhm.
and especially for her family now, Christy and whoever else, but pumping her up to think that she is this hero when she is shit
Right.
is what makes me mad.
Right. Yes.
She should have just gone out into the distance, lived her life, do whatever she needed to do, and called it a day. Because also, Katie Joy felt that she could help fix Gypsy.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's why she was there. She wasn't there because she knew her son had this or her son. No, you felt, you just used it as an excuse now. And
Right.
I got proof of this. And I'm going to show it in a video.
Oh, good.
That she could fix Gypsy.
Oh my gosh.
And then that's how she would profit and be the hero for Gypsy Rose.
Oh,
Nobody's a hero for Gypsy Rose. Gypsy Rose is a villain and will always be a villain.
yes. Yes. Now it's all out there now. So we know exactly the texts and the emails and all the stuff between her and Nick, and yeah, she is exactly why this happened. This never would have happened. Never. Nick didn't want to go kill somebody. That was
Mhm.
not the plan. He did that for her. Wrongly so. He deserves punishment, but she deserves more. Whatever Nick got, she needs as much or more that he got, I think.
Yeah. And I always say things always happen for a reason. So it's just a waiting game to see what, because at this point in time, Gypsy is just sitting back and enjoying all what is going on because she's getting all the attention. People are talking about her. Gypsy's having a good laugh at Katie Joy. A good laugh at the way she is spiraling and the way she is sitting there and exposing all the text messages. I don't care who you are, you can be, who saves 5 years of text messages?
That's unbelievable. It's someone that's planning on being vindictive and going to hold whatever she has as evidence, or archival consultant.
Oh yeah,
Um,
I forgot she's on. Hi, Dr. A. That is, I forgot about that. Okay.
oh gosh, she
But
must have a lot of space there, on her uh, computer, iPad, phone, whatever, iCloud. She
you know,
must.
Miss Betsy, I just, I was thinking about that today when I was watching Lama's last clips. It's like she's got everything synced to her computer.
Okay.
I don't have time for that, people. My computer is so, totally separate. Not even my laptop has anything from my okay, just FaceTime to my phone. My phone is its own thing. I'm
It's
saying,
my own thing.
but it's just like it's like she has everything on hand basically. When she's by laptop, she has access. When she's by her desktop, she has access. When she's with the phone, she has access. It's like, how much storage do you have on your phone,
Yes,
lady?
she's paying the big bucks there for that storage.
Yeah.
Ah,
What kind of evil do you need to be to manipulate developmentally compromised individuals? Katie, Joy, and Gypsy are one in the same.
oh my gosh, that's
I
very true.
absolutely agree with you, and I've been saying this too long ago for a long time. Gypsy, Christy, and Katie Joy are no different. They are all the same.
Yes.
All the same.
Yep, I agree. Yep.
Yes, I saw that. So does she sit by her desktop and just go through videos to get the right?
The angle, what? Oh my gosh.
She needs a life. She needs a life. Shame.
She will take uh that evidence, and she will manipulate it, and then she'll make a video and lie about it,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
get views and clickbait. And somebody said, I don't know if it's you, might have been Nikki, somebody said, she's the National Enquirer of YouTube. And she is. She absolutely is. I mean, it's just all BS, and these people just lap it up. Let's listen to some more of this crap.
You know, short order cookers. She says, "What's her recent big laughter deal? It's not real," and she hides behind her seething with it. It's so weird. People aren't laughing with her. Sounds evil as her laugh is weird. It's weird.
It is weird.
It's
It is.
frightening weird.
Yes. Yes.
Oh goodness, I don't know. But as I said, you guys, I have so many videos that I just need to edit.
We
I,
will look forward to them with anticipation.
I just don't know. I don't want to do it. I don't have the right mental space to
Right. Right.
deal
So
with that.
do it in your own time.
Yeah, and it's not to say that she's getting to me. It's just that everything that's going on around me and that she's contributed to. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Right. Yep.
So
And you know that.
that to affect my reporting on her, but not
Right.
that it will be anything positive. But
Yeah, I doubt that it's going to change the complete structure of this. You're still going to feel the same way, but
there's a situation I'll never forget. I think it was maybe like 3 years ago when this whole was. I think it's four now with the Tati lawsuit. Remember, gosh, Jennifer. You remember Jennifer Folk?
oh yes, I was YouTube friends with Jennifer. Yes.
Remember how Katie Joy made that woman live in fear?
Yes. Yeah. Yep. She sure did. Jennifer almost like cracked there, and Jennifer was sick at the time.
Yes, she had cancer.
Yep. We for those of you that don't know, we lost Jennifer,
Yeah, we did.
so it's pretty sad. But yeah, she was terribly mean to her. She glommed onto that, and that was during one of the periods of she knows who's doing this, and all
Yeah,
of a sudden it's Jennifer.
and
No.
all because Jennifer just said, because Katie Joy did an IP trace of
Oh
that.
yeah, that's right. IP
Remember?
trace.
Did
Yep.
an IP trace, and then she said it's somebody in Pennsylvania. Was it Pennsylvania? Waxy.
Well, it ended up being a person in Pennsylvania, but I think it was maybe Kansas or Missouri. I don't
But
remember for
anyway,
sure. I
Jennifer,
don't.
yeah, Jennifer just made some kind of reference to, oh, that's where I live, and Katie Joy latched onto that and
Yes.
started making it seem like Jennifer was part of that whole
Yep.
situation.
Yep. 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 And
Ah,
I mean, she made her cry. It was, man, that was bad times.
it was bad. I'll never forget that. I will never ever forget that.
How evil is that?
She's an
How
evil,
evil.
very evil woman.
And Jennifer, for being a part of the community, she was a very straight shooter. She
Mhm.
wasn't she wasn't saying bad things or names or nothing. She was just a straight shooter. In fact, there was times she would point you in the direction to see something differently if you didn't see it. If she thought the angle of something being said, she would take you. At least she would take me and show me a different side so I'd see it differently. She,
Wow.
she was a great lady to be. It's sad.
That that just always sticks with me. Two
Yeah.
things that Katie Joy always sticks with is what she did to another content creator and Jennifer Falk. It like never leaves my mind.
Yeah.
Nobody can be this reckless for number one, and this mean to people.
Mean. She's mean.
Absolutely. Ah,
That's
my
what's showing on TikTok, which I can't. It's just shocking that people stay. She's the meanest mean girl with a group of ladies that are mean girls too on her panel.
and they can't
And
accept that they're being mean.
I can't believe how rotten they are to anybody that tries to say anything. It's just terrible.
And the way they kiss her ass is
Oh,
unbelievable.
isn't that sickening? Oh my gosh, that is sickening. It just is.
You guys, thank you so much for joining me today.
Well, thank you for having me up
Oh,
and get to visit for I have not been on a panel or a live or it's been years. So it was nice to see everybody and to visit and thank you, Renelle, very much.
thank you so much with Brexit. It was so nice hearing from you. I know it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Life gets in the way sometimes.
I know, right? I know. You
Yeah.
guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate all of you guys for being here. And I promise I'll have those videos up let me say by Monday.
Don't give yourself a time frame. Whenever. It'll be we'll
I'd
look
rather
forward
be
to it.
safe than sorry, but it's just and I've been doing so much research that is God.
Mm. It
Um,
takes a long time and then to edit and it's a whole thing.
yeah, and I know Katie Joy watches everything, so all I'm gonna say is I'm still waiting for your proof.
There you go.
Yeah,
We all want to see it there, KJ.
yes. The guy agreed to help Robert Shin. Don't even
Oh,
know who the man
oh,
is, but I
jeez.
just hope Miranda is doing well.
Oh, me too. Yep.
Okay, you guys,
Beautiful.
thank you so much, Loma. I appreciate you from the sole of my feet to the top of my head. I truly appreciate everything you do because without you, we'll never
Yeah,
have.
I agree with that. High five there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you guys, if you guys want to give Lama or send a cup of coffee, her link is in the description of my video. So if you have, please do. I appreciate it. Kentucky girl, you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Have a wonderful birthday. Celebrate for me.
Yes. Happy birthday, birthday girls.
Have a good one, guys.
Bye.